That's right, boys. Back for season number 2 of Kubb coverage. This is the 2021 Spring Fling. We're in Davidson, North Carolina. We're going to cover a Kubb tournament like nobody's ever covered one before. We're going to have a featured match of every round. We're going to have new teams. We're going to have old teams. We're going to have local teams, regional teams, national teams. We're going to have teams that have never played. We've got big chairs. What more could you possibly want? We're going to have a featured match every round of the first 7, and then a featured round in every match of the brackets. That is what we're playing for right there. Those things look like these. So Davidson, North Carolina, like I said, this tournament is hosted by Queen City Kubb. There's a couple guys right there. That's Big Nick Bartlett. He's dominant on the Kubb pitch, practicing, getting warmed up. First match today is going to be Pillsbury Throw Boys out of Raleigh. They make a really good case for finishing 3rd in the silver bracket every tournament that they play in. We'll see if they can improve on that today. And then they're going to be Playin For Chubbs, Morgantown, PA, Northeast Maryland. Both the founder and the host of this year's East Coast Kubb Championship. That will be June 5th. Get signed up. It'll sure to be a good time. Down to the pitch here to see what's going on. We've got the king toss. Oh, no, sorry. That's just the king toss. That's not the end of the game. Looks like Playin For Chubbs is going to choose to go first. Nice day today in Davidson. I think it's going to be in the mid 70s, so the temperature's good. A little overcast and supposed to be some rain later on in the day. Grass pretty long. Haven't mowed it lately. See if that won't reach up and grab some batons during blasting or 8-meter shots. Got Bob throwing first. Yeah, that's a 1 for 2 start. Drew is drilling and doing most of the blasting for the Throw Boys today. Fellas, you can forget about that drill cam. We're not doing it this time. Too much work. Maybe next time. Oof. Little high with that one. First match of the day, round 1. Working out some kinks. Lots of dew on the grass. I can see the water on one of those Kubbs. Everybody's feet are soaking wet already. See if Chubbs can't do some damage here. Only 1 Kubb in play, 6 batons. Could jump out to an early lead here. So I mentioned about the East Coast Championship. So that's a tournament that was founded by Bob, who's playing on this team. And then the host this year is Old Line Kubb out of Maryland, which Joe is the founder of. So the first host and founder teaming up with the current host, Joe Clears. Ooh, Bob coming out strong. 2 for 2. Oh, misses there, but that's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's our first meatloaf of the day. Nothing like meatloaf at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's Drew from Raleigh Kubb and the Throw Boys. His legs seem to be in a dead heat with Wonder Bread for a whiter shade of pale.
Serious XM. All Nation. I want you by my side, so that I'll never feel alone again. They've always been so kind, but now they brought you away from me. I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong anyway. We need to fetch back the tide they have stolen from us.
Pillsbury Throw Boys not coming out strong here. First match of the day. I don't know if they've had their coffee yet. Maybe they just woke up. I don't know. But they're not burning it up in the first match of the day. Let's see if Playin For Chubbs can take advantage of only 3 in play here. If the Throw Boys want to compete in this match, they're going to have to start clearing their field cubes and get into the baselines much faster. Notice Bob just kicked a pin. We are playing that you can pull pins today. 2-4-6 open, as you've already seen. What else? Pulling pins, 50% in. We're using the Kubb Tournament Director, I think it's called, from that Keystone Kubb developed. Software works great. While we're talking about software right now, while we're talking about software, I might as well thank our graphics provider. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else. Our graphics provider, as always, Microsoft Paint, do a great job, fellas. Wow, they are knocking them down from 8 meters right now. Throw Boys in a world of hurt.
What you're about to hear could be a total waste of time. It could be a real nothing burger. But what if it's amazing? New All Nation music. Shade. Part-Time Psycho featuring Tuesday.
Oof. Wood on wood, not good. Drew had a nice drill going there. That one off to the side hurts it a little bit. Still going to have to clear it and get to the 8 meters so that they can get to work. Try to even this one up a little bit. So we're playing 7 rounds today. 7 rounds of, I call it round robin, followed by the championship bracket and a silver bracket. We're only going to cover the championship bracket. So what we're going to do today, we have a featured pitch every round, and who's playing on that featured pitch is random. So you're going to see some very experienced teams, and you're going to see a team or two that has never played in a tournament before. My feeling is that this is really what a Kubb tournament is most like. There's good teams there. There's teams who have no idea what they're doing, but everybody's just there having a good time. So that's the goal. We're going to split this up into, it seems like it's going to be 6 episodes. This is the first episode. We got a triple header today. I think a double header next week, or next episode. And then we'll move on to the championship rounds. Throw boys in a world of hurt here. Chubbs, no baselines left. Just got a clear 5, and then this one is over. Sun peeking out a bit, that's nice. We'll see what happens later on. They've been talking about some pretty heavy storms, probably some heavy rain if nothing else. But that's not until this afternoon, so we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Soundtrack today provided by Background Music. There's a place down the road we can waste the whole afternoon. I overheard that she was 19. She's got a fake ID and a nose ring. Those kind of girls tend to know things better than I do. Looks like 3 still left. Let's see if Joe can't pull something off here. Throw boys are hanging on by a thread, so even more of a thread now. Oh, Joe clears it. Now king shot. King shot to win it. Oh, what a beauty. Let's look at that in slow-mo. Watch this style. Oh! Style, baby. Woo! That's how you finish it out. So Playin For Chubbs goes up 1-0. Throw boys, Pillsbury Throw boys, dropped to 0-1. Look at this. This match was all about the 8 meters. Chubbs dominating, 5 for 7, 71%, 1 for 1 on the king shots. Nobody blasted particularly well, but when you're throwing at 70-some-odd%, doesn't matter. Looks like here's the leaderboard. Kubb Snipers, Playin For Chubbs, as we just saw. Lots of good teams here. Pretty much the teams you'd expect to be up there. Second match of the day. Kubb Snipers out of Wisconsin against the hometown Kubb. Looks like Kubb Snipers is 1-0 on the day. Kubb plays out of Queen City Kubb. There's Mike Davids right there. Lots of people don't know we're in Davidson, North Carolina. Davidson, North Carolina, actually named after Mike Davids. He's a pretty important guy down here. Looks like Kubb picks that one up. These are 2 high-quality teams. I would not be surprised to see either one of these or both of them make a deep run into the championship. Should be a good match. It's Nick Bartlett. Nick usually drills and blasts for this team. We'll see if that's the lineup they're going with today. Mike picks one up. Go for 1 for 2. Snipers came from Wisconsin for this. Normally, I would say that's probably going to be hands down the most distance traveled, but somebody told me that somebody came in from Sweden for this tournament, so you lost by, I don't know, a couple thousand miles. You lost by the Atlantic Ocean, I guess I'd say.
Search maximum firepower.
Some shoddy camera work here. Can't see some of what's going on the right-hand side. Hey, Mike, don't worry about it. We're not doing the drill cam. Like I said earlier, too much work. But anyway, yeah, shoddy camera work on the right-hand side here. we'll have to rely on our graphics package to tell us what's going on during the bass line over there. Looks like Nick is doing the drilling today. So if you haven't been to Charlotte for one of Mike's tournaments, Mike Davids does a fantastic job putting these things on. Nice double by Nick. Beautiful shot. Five for the baseline. 4 for the baseline. Oof, 0 for 3 for Mike. Oh, started out with the beauty double, ends with an 0 for 5 from 8. It's tough when you give a team like the Snipers that kind of an advantage. You had them where they needed to be, but then you go 0 for 5 on 8 meters. These guys are good enough, they can jump all over that. It's a nice runner. There you go. Nice runner. Wouldn't have done any good, but it still was a nice runner.
Right now, we are big.
Snipers let Das Kubb off the hook a little bit there, only picking up one baseline.
3 times and grilling it. And of course, we never
See if Das Kubb can't change the momentum back their way.
All nation.
Good morning, Alt Nation. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to your weekend. I am Kyle, your weekend friend.
I think that one doesn't want to go down. Might be held in with a nail or something.
Musical genie for the next
there you
hours.
go.
So please do make your wishes. Hit me up on Twitter at KyleAEW. I have an amazing array of new music coming up from Glass Animals and
Nice
Claw and
double.
Napso Facto. But first, let's get
and picks up the 8 meter
Imagine
too.
Dragons.
That's a big time.
Caught this performance
Big time last two
Colbert a few
batons
nights
there.
ago. It was incredible and intimate. It's this song. It's called Follow You, and it's on Alt Nation.
Tournament started at 9:30 this morning, so this is the second rounds, and so these are the 9:30 matches. Probably going to play till around noon, take a lunch break, come back with another 1 or 2 rounds, and then right into the championship bracket. These are all single game matches. Once we get to the bracket play, it'll be 2 out of 3. These are 25-minute time limits, and I think we're doing 45 on the bracket play, except for the championship. That'll be unlimited.
After 9:15 now, so it's okay.
But usually you got some pretty strong teams in there, so those matches go pretty quick. Playing against some of those teams, I mean, you give up the smallest advantage and they jump all over you. But that's what good Kubb is all about. That's really what good any kind of sport is all about. Oh, Nick, nice triple. Was all over it, but there was a blockade. Cleared the blockade. There you go. Das Kubb struggling from 8 meters a bit.
That's why I told Gary, like move the tube, but I'll feel good. Coming out fine. Yeah, I can deal with it when it feels good.
Boys chatting it up a bit. It's always a fun part of Kubb tournament. Run into some people that you get to see every once in a while, but everybody's always a good person, so you like to chat them up a bit. So it's nice to see everybody. This is really one of the first tournaments back since COVID, so it's been really nice to see everybody, hang out with everybody. A good number of the people here have had at least one shot of the vaccine, and so you can just tell that, one, people are really happy to be there and see everybody, and everybody's a little more relaxed. But yeah, it was great to get out here this morning and see everybody. It'll be great for the rest of the day, running into these people that you don't get to run into very often, and certainly over the past year. So yeah, if you haven't made it to a tournament yet after COVID, what a shot. Certainly do it. It's great to see everybody. One for 2 from 8. Got one left. Oh, that's another one. That's another 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. That should be a meatloaf. I guess we're not counting that as a meatloaf. Either way, the Snipers win it. Again, like I said earlier, two of some really solid teams here. Wouldn't doubt if I see them or we see them later on in one of the episode 5 or 6 playing in the semifinals or the finals. The stats on this one: Snipers 45% from 8 meters, wasn't great, but still better than the 20%. That was really the difference in that game. Looks like Playin For Chubbs won again. Kubb Snipers, we just saw them up north coming in strong. 2 games and 2 games, 2 wins, and 0 losses. Third round match, Siyuya versus Oops, I Kubb My Pants. Both of these fairly new teams. Siyuya played their first tournament. They're from just outside of Raleigh, and they played their first tournament, 2019 Blasters, hosted by Raleigh Kubb. They are, and they finished very strongly in that one. Oops, I Kubb My Pants, first tournament ever. One member had played the game before. The other one had played it like a week ago for the first time, kind of stumbled into this tournament and signed up. And I tell you what, I played them earlier today. These guys were a blast. They were having a great time. Certainly hope they come out more often because they were a lot of fun to be around. So these are probably two of the less experienced teams here. We'll see how this one goes. This one, I gotta believe that CU has the advantage here just because they've played a little bit more. And these guys are great to be around too, by the way. Really into Kubb, you know, kind of learned the game a year or 2 ago. Then we all lost last year because of COVID, but they had an absolute blast at the Blasters. So yeah, hopefully we see them around a bunch more too. It's kind of like the Invisible Man throwing it over there. The baton just comes out of nowhere. But it's tough to get good help these days on the camera work, especially operating on a budget that we have. Oh, that one jumped away a little bit. Ground generally pretty wet. It's been pretty wet in the spring here in North Carolina. Seemed like the Kubbs were digging in pretty good on the drilling. But that one jumped away a wee bit.
The 10th anniversary edition of their debut album, Inner Speaker. I can't believe that album is already 10 years old. I remember the first time I heard it, I was blown away. And still
I'm going
blown
on sound and I heard a pop.
Oh,
nice.
Inner Speaker Deluxe Edition out right now, wherever you find your music.
Oh.
I'm Kyle, your weekend friend on this All Nation Saturday.
Oh.
With your boy, Jay Zanzibar.
Rod goes 2 for 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's a meatloaf, my friend. Congratulations. lots of tournaments, videos, to kind of see how the game is played. The other thing that I did, I read a book called Mastering Kubb by Phil Dickinson. You can get it on Amazon anywhere. I read that book, really changed the way I thought about Kubb. And you kind of have some ideas, but when you see them in print, it's very helpful either to challenge your point of view or to kind of give you a some reassurance that you're on the right track. While I've been pontificating here, so you gave up an advantage line, so let's see what Oops I Kubb My Pants can do with it. One other thing that really kind of changed the way I think about Kubb was I played in a tournament and I played with someone who was far better than me and far more experienced in playing Kubb and Kubb tournaments than I was, and just listening to the way they talk and how they approach shots and what the good shot to take is and how to play, how to raise Kubbs, just completely different way of thinking than the way I was thinking. It was incredibly helpful. Also rode his coattails to victory that day, so I was happy about that too. There you go, pick one up. 1 for 2. Oh, that hurts. You get an advantage line like that and can only take one baseline. That's gotta sting a bit. Gives CU a new life. Let's see what they can do. As I mentioned, this is the third match of the triple header in episode 1. Episode 2 coming up, we're going to have, it's going to be a double header. We've got, let's see, Kubb Snipers are going to be playing again, for all the Kubb Snipers fans out there. They're going to be playing in one of the matches. I believe we have another regional team here called the Kingslayers. So I think it's probably the first chance for a lot of people to see them. Who else? Can't remember who else, but look for that episode in the next week or so. We'll be posting that one. And that'll cover rounds 4 and 5. Oh, I believe that was a field goal. Gave up another advantage line. Playin For Chubbs against the Kubb Snipers on, I think that's actually pitch 3 in the background. There's another set of pitches to the right of this here. Would not be surprised if that's not a finals preview right there. Nice 3 for 3 run. Yep, 1 for 1 on 8 meters. Oh, 2 for 2, beauty. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's going to be another meatloaf right there. Oh, there he is, beauty. All right, so U's going to have to clear here sooner. They can't. They're going to be out of here. Can't keep giving up advantage line shots like that. So, got a nice drill going. If they want to, oh, a little short. If they want to get back in this one, they're going to have to clear here. Oof. Looks like CU is going to be giving up an advantage line again. I don't know how much longer they can hold on. There we go. That's a nice little shot. If you can somehow pick up a double here, it can make it interesting. It's a tough shot, though. Oh, it was close. One is always better than none.
Your password for anything is currently all nation, capital A, no spaces. Thanks.
For suspicious activity, call 911 for immediate response.
Turn off the TV, it's starting to freak me out. It's so loud, it's like my ears are bleeding. What am I feeling? Can't look at the ceiling. The light is so bright, it's like I'm overheating. Mine isn't mine, or am I to judge? I should be fine, but it's all too much. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe.
Kubb my pants. Looks to be splitting up their drilling.
I get overwhelmed.
Whatever works for you.
Easily, my anxiety keeps me silent. When I try to speak, what's come over me feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed. These faces, who don't know what space is. I'm further shut down, I'm overstimulated. Nobody gets it. Say I'm too sensitive. I can't listen cause I'm eyeing the exit. This mine isn't mine. Who am I to judge? I should be fine, but it's all too much. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. What's come over me feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety
Nice.
creeps inside of me when I try to
I think that was the double.
over me feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed.
All right, red zone here. 3 in hand, 3 to go. There's one. One baseline left. Oh, 2. Would be a nice little run here to finish it up. Oh! 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 That's brutal.
But I'm not. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety.
I don't think you could push it over more and not have it go down.
I get overwhelmed.
See if CU can take advantage. They've certainly been given a lifeline with that, but they're still going to have to clear all these field Kubbs. Looks like that's going to be tough to do. That's one of the problems when you get into giving up advantage lines. Generally, the Kubbs are spread apart, and you're just struggling to try to clear them every time. I usually tell people who just started playing that an advantage line is really 2 penalties in one. First of all, you're giving the other team an advantage, and secondly, they don't have as many field Kubbs to throw back. So it's really, really hurts you in 2 ways, and can really turn a game just on a dime. Oh, nice double. Nice run back. It's a great shot. There was a lot of distance there. Oops, I cooed my pants. Oops, I picked up the field coupe, or the standing field coupe, penalty line coupe, whatever it's called. It's alright, we'll just put it back close enough to where it was. As always, gentleman's game. Oh, nice. That was the double. Oh. All right, round 2. Throw it hard. Don't want to kiss it again. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. First win of the day. Good for them. That's awesome. Stats for that one, look at none of the blasting, the 8 meters, none of that stuff matters. It's all about the advantage line. 22 throws from the advantage line, just too much. Tough to win a match like that. So good for Oops, I Cooed My Pants. Playin For Chubbs, still heading up the leaderboard. Up north, 3-0 right now. Good for them. So that's the end of episode 1. We'll be back for a doubleheader, episode 2. Like I said, Kubb Snipers will be playing. Come back again. We're going to have more fun. And this covered rounds 1 for 3. Head for rounds 4 and 5 next episode. We'll see you then. Enjoy.